What's going on, everybody? This is Enemy MCLA. Welcome to the 5th Q&A. I have for you this time 50 questions, so that's the most amount of questions in any of my other Q&As. So it's going to be a long one. Let's get right to it. David Mitch asks, could you still get a Moab on MW3 Wii? Currently I don't have a Wii and my Wii U is broken, so I couldn't, but I'm pretty sure the servers are still up for other people to drop Moabs. Question 2, Just Funny asks, what age did you lose your virginity? Have you ever had a crazy drug experience? Also, did you start gaming with a computer mouse or you transitioned? Peace. Lost my virginity when I was 19. I don't have any crazy drug experiences because I don't do drugs. And I started with a console and then I transitioned to a computer mouse and keyboard, whatever. Austin Haas asks, what was your hardest Moab challenge you've done? The hardest I would say would be like kind of any triple Moab I'm going for. A unique Moab would be passing the controller back and forth, and any just pistol Moab is pretty difficult too, especially the deagles. Dr. So Gaming asks, can you do a knife Moab? I've never attempted to go for a knife Moab because I know I'll never get one, and frankly right now in 2019 I just don't have the patience to get a perfect lobby or the patience to camp and sound whore everyone for 24 straight knife kills. Devin Arthur asks, why do you keyboard and mouse? Not hating, I do also. Keyboard and mouse now because it just feels more comfortable for me. Frankly, I'm better with it, so why change? And some people consider it cheating. I do as well, but it's not to the point where I can't die or I'm invisible or, you know, I can still die. I still have to be smart. But for the most part, it's just because it just feels better. Robkin asks, what do I live stream on? I live stream on YouTube. The software I use is OBS. YouTube Oxy asks, do I do shoutouts? I shout out the MCLA guys every time they stream, but sometimes I also shout out people who are streaming that support me as well. Someone who constantly comes into my streams and you know, talks in the chat, maybe a dono or two. People like those, people who support me. Damian Cole asks, did you start on PC or console? I started on console. GX Gaming asks, do I play MW2? I started my Call of Duty quote-unquote career on MW2, but currently right now I do not. Paradox asks, what do you do to fine-tune your aim with the XIM? I do absolutely nothing. All of the advanced settings on the XIM 4 or XIM Apex app I've not touched. I tried to fiddle around with it, but no, just plain simple, only ADS and hipfire aim. Little dude Chris asks, have you ever been in a game where both your team and the enemy team got a Moab? Yes, I have one video that sort of happened what you just described. The screenshot will be on the screen right now, and the video will be in the description as well. I'll quickly explain so we can move on. I joined late and someone was a few kills off of Moab. He ended up getting it, and in the same game I ended up getting my own Moab. But there was another game where Respectful MCLA got his Moab, and I told him to hold it until like the last minute, but someone else on the other team actually ended up Moabbing us, so Respectful and him got a Moab while being on opposing teams. Roy Ow asks, do you think MW3 will forever be the best Call of Duty? I don't like using the term forever, but currently right now out of all the Call of Duties, it's still the best Call of Duty in my opinion. Mew asks, do you wear socks while sleeping? Also, I want to ask, do you have a car? If so, what is it like? I do not wear socks while sleeping. Maybe every now and then during the summer, winter, if it's pretty cold in the room. And no, I do not have a car. Drizdon asks, do people still play that game? No, they don't. I Love Ramen asks, do you have a stream schedule and do you play with fans? Also, by the way, love your vids. Thank you so much, man. I try to stream in between the days I post videos. I post videos every couple days, so I'll try to sneak a stream right in there. And about the fans, playing with fans, I used to quite often when I was smaller, but now in 2019 where I'm quite a bit larger, and a lot of people know me in the MW3 community. It's much harder to organize something like that because I'd have to tell everyone to appear offline. It's hard to find lobbies while in a party. If someone were to be from the UK, we might get into a UK lobby. It's just right now it's quite a hassle because now I'm more popular and there's less people playing. David Hernandez asks, will you upload the new Modern Warfare on a daily so you can expand MCLA recognition? I won't just be uploading it just to expand the MCLA recognition. You know, if I get popular, I get popular, but I'm not gonna upload a game that I don't enjoy. So we'll see then if I enjoy it or not, and if I do, I'll post it. If I don't, I'll play MW3 for another year. Connor asks, did you start out on a controller and move to KBAM? Yes, I did. How long did it take for you to get comfortable and how long to get confident? It took about 2 weeks for me to get comfortable and maybe a month or so to get confident with it. Within the first, I think, month and a bit, I think I got my first triple Moab, so that's probably when. Extra question, do you have plans to play other CODs since MW3 can be a struggle to play some days? World War II and V2s are fun to go for occasionally, at least for me. No, I don't play any other COD. Kind of wish more people in MCLA had Black Ops 1 because I'd totally be down to play that. And last one, how did I get the name Enemy? I was forced to change my gamer tag because my last one got reported. I wanted it to be Enemy Moabs, but that was taken. So I kept the Enemy name and I just added MCLA. Panda asks, be honest, do you think our clan has a future in other games or is it going to die with MW3? Personally, I do think we have a future in other games. I would think kind of keeping it in the Call of Duty area. I think if we were to branch out to like Battlefield or even like Rainbow Six, I just think people are going to lose interest because they know us as as a Call of Duty clan. But I don't think we're going to die with MW3. There's always going to be a good Call of Duty that comes out that we all play. It just really hasn't happened yet that we all move on to that new Call of Duty. But yes, I do think we have a future in other games. Jamie Sterritt asks, your favorite game developers and your most underrated games you've played. My favorite game developer, I've never really thought about that, but I guess I'd have to say Infinity Ward or was it Sledgehammer? Infinity Ward or Sledgehammer, whoever did MW3, or I guess Mojang for Minecraft. That's a really good game. And the most underrated games I've played would be the Champions of North series. I don't think a whole lot of people really know those games, Champions of North and Champions Return to Arms. It's a lot of fun, very underrated. Little Dude Chris for the second time asks, Q&A question, what was one of your favorite hobbies growing up as a kid? I really like playing soccer and I really like rollerblading. Fucking rollerblading is a lot of fun, man. You should try it out if you haven't. Directions, home of TDM gameplays, asks, your scariest situation. I was hit by a car and right before impact I actually blacked out and then I woke up in the middle of the road with kind of a bloody head. That was really scary just because of the whole confusion of it. Next questions by Sloom, Algaze, Mafia, Trillium, Price. They all ask, what do I think about the new Modern Warfare? The trailer looks fucking badass, but the gameplay worries me a little bit because it kind of has like that whole Battlefield feel to it, and I'm a little bit worried about that. I'm hoping it really keeps its COD feel when it comes to, you know, gunfights and maps. And for real, this Jesus fuck, respectful is home. But for real, this Call of Duty is something I'm a little bit excited for. Bushido XP asks, do you think playing with the keyboard and mouse is cheating? Yes, I do. Cameron Martinez asks, are there any tips on how to hit nukes or Moabs? Currently right now on my channel I have a Thoughts of Enemy MCLA series, and what that is I explain what I'm thinking while getting a Moab, so it's kind of like, it doubles as a tips and tricks video for getting Moabs. King Knuckles asks, what sensitivity do you play with? With a controller, I play on a 3 or a 4. Internet Thug asks, what's your thoughts on Virgin Nerds still complaining about your mouse and keyboard in 2019? To be honest, they really do have a right to complain, even in 2019. It doesn't matter how old the game is or how new it is. The fact is that like I have an advantage and that is a solid reason to complain about something, you know? Not everybody has a mouse and keyboard. You can always say they can go get one, but not everyone has the money to go get one. Like, not everyone has the money to go get a scuff. So I really don't have much to think about, right? Like, it's their opinion. They can complain about whatever they want. Brawley asks, have you ever tried quick scoping and getting a MOA before? I have not. I'm one of the worst quick scopers who's ever played Call of Duty, and I don't think I'll ever get a quick scoping MOAB. Thrills asks, why you constantly head glitch 24/7? I constantly head glitch 24/7 because it's easier for me to get MOABs. Ross Crowther asks, why are your tattoos special? What do they mean to you? Who did them? So this comment was before my tattoo video came out. So I suggest checking that tattoo video down in the description. Yeah, basically everything there answers that. Scruffy asks, would you ever consider playing other games such as horror, roleplay? Yeah, I'd actually be down to play that. Whether or not I post it is up to me, but if anyone has a good horror or roleplay game they want to suggest, leave it down in the comments. Tony Bambinos asks, do you go to college or something? No, but I work a full-time job. Weeb asks, who's your favorite member of MCLA, and if you could spend time with any of them, who would it be? I don't want to pick out favorites, but I really do want to hang out with Arkham because he's closer to my age range. You know, Twist and Panda are a little bit younger. I think me and Arkham's sense of humor really match together very well, and I don't know, I think it'd just be like a really fun time to hang out with Arkham. Not saying it won't be a fun time to hang out with any other MCLA guys, but I think it's just the whole age thing. Like, we can relate on a lot more things. I'm Swar, I don't know. Do you still have any goals in MW3? No, not really. Like, my biggest goal back then was to get a triple MOAB, and I've done that already. But I really have been thinking about getting a MOAB using 4 different controls. One being a PS4, 2 being Xbox 360 controller, 3 Xbox One controller, and then finish it off with the mouse and keyboard. But I don't know, it sounds like a pain in the ass. So I don't know, I guess that would be like my final goal of MW3. But if I think of anything, or if the clan thinks of anything clever, we'll surely try to get that and post it for you guys. Black Panther asks, how do you join MCLA? Damien Michelle asks, when and how will you do the MCLA recruitment? So there's a huge misconception of how you can get into MCLA. A lot of people think it's getting a double MOAB with the MCLA clan tag in your thumbnail, clan tag, I mean, and posting it on YouTube. That was the old requirement. Actually, that was just a requirement for that one recruitment challenge I had. But right now, it's just whoever I feel like inviting, whoever someone else in MCLA suggests, and I'll play with them and see if they're pretty cool. Just, you know, a nice person to talk to, someone who's supportive, someone who's just like a decent human being. That's a requirement. Be a decent human being. Don't be annoying. Don't cause a lot of drama. Like, I just want people who play MW3 and can just enjoy the game. Next question, It's Corals asks, what do you think about STB clan? They're all good players, I'll definitely admit that, but the way they go about session joining and this and that is just a little bit toxic. OG asks, how do you not get in laggy lobbies? I actually do get into a lot of laggy lobbies, and that's why you probably think I don't get into a lot of laggy lobbies, because I don't post them, because I don't get anything out of them. But yeah, I get into laggy lobbies. They're just not posted. Dr. Soso Gaming, coming up for the second time, asks, what was your very first-person shooter? James Bond, please say yes, happy face. I think it might have been GoldenEye. James Bond GoldenEye. Back on the N64. I don't think I had the game, but I did play it at like a friend's house. But I guess like the first official one, like with online, would be Halo. Again, I didn't have Xbox, but my friend had it, and we'd play it quite a bit. I'm trying to think of any first-person shooters, but there really wasn't like a whole lot way back then. Leaner asks, any interest in playing any other FPS games other than MW3, for example Siege, MW2, CS? I am actually pretty interested in playing Siege. Panda MCLA and a couple of his friends play Siege, and he's been really wanting me to play. He told me it's going to be coming up on sale pretty soon, so I'll pick it up then, and maybe you'll see a video or two of me and Panda playing some Siege. MW2 would also be a pretty good game to play, but with it being so old, I figure it's just hard to find lobbies and hard to really do anything because everyone knows everything and everyone probably just tubes and whatnot. But I don't know, I should try that game again. Maybe I could get somebody to join me. Lord Brown Tiger asks, do you plan on playing the new Halo coming out? Nope. Nope. Mayo is Life asks, what type of music do I listen to? I listen to a lot of metalcore, punk, metal, I guess you could say heavy metal, rock, a little bit of pop. Don't mind a few pop songs every now and then. But bands like Kill Switch Engage and Bring Me the Horizon, kind of those guys I listen to. Ishan asks, how do you get mobs 24/7 and do you feed off hate? Feed on hate? I actually don't get mobs 24/7. Just seems like that because that's really all I post. And do I feed off of hate? No, I don't really. Like, I don't particularly feel like enthusiastic when I get hate. It's, you know, it's never like a good feeling. You want people to like you. But I've learned how to ignore hate comments and just accept that's their opinion, and there's very little chance that I'm gonna, you know, get them on my side or get them to change their opinion. I don't feed off of hate, I guess I acknowledge it. Shadow Demon asks, do you plan on getting Modern Warfare? If so, what console would you get it on? I think a majority of MCLA guys have an Xbox One, so I get it on that. But if it's a good enough game, I will get it on PS4, and that's a promise. The Road Chaser asks, everyone asks, how do you become an MCLA member? What rank do you need to be, or kill death ratio, etc.? Like I said earlier, it's just, you know, be a decent guy, be a cool friend. It's not about rank or kill death ratio, but I guess at least be above positive. Andrea Valachovic asks, do you like German beer? Never had it and never will. Mafia Ace asks, I have a keyboard and mouse. How do I control the recoil just like you and keep up the good work? How I control the recoil is just to aim straight and don't move it at all. See what the recoil pattern is and then just compensate it with, you know, trying to keep that center as good as possible. You might need to bump up your sensitivity to control it a bit more, but yeah, you'll get there. Iliadisd, oh my, asks, playing the same game every day, using the same gun every day, do you get bored sometimes? Yes, of course I do. Everyone gets bored of playing their favorite game. I have other games to take me away from MW3, like Minecraft, Rocket League. Sometimes they take me away for too long and I forget to post videos, but yes, I do get bored. I do try to change it up sometimes. It really looks like I don't, but off camera or off posted videos, I guess, I do try to change it up every now and then. Ike1891 asks, how long have you been using keyboard and mouse? What made you play with a keyboard and mouse? Keep it up. I started 3 years ago in July. What made me play with a keyboard and mouse? I didn't have enough money to buy a gaming computer, and I thought a good alternative was to buy this XIM that I've been hearing about. I wanted to play the game a little bit differently, so yeah, decided like, whoa, keyboard and mouse on MW3, that'd be a lot of fun. So yeah, I tried it out and I'm good with it, so I'm keeping it. So coming up at the end here, save the best one for last like I do always. So here we go. USMC Devil Dog asks, why do you post trash talking videos for views when you trash talk yourself? Feeling insecure about yourself, buddy? Or is it that you like bring other people down to make yourself feel better? So if you guys didn't see my community post a few days ago, yeah, this is the same guy, USMC Devil Dog. He's just a huge troll. Doesn't bother me. his comments are actually pretty funny. So in a lot of my videos now, I do trash talk people back. I'll never start an argument or a fight in the online chat. It's usually when someone starts trash talking me for, I don't know, being too good, and then I'll start talking shit back just to, you know, get some content, get a good laugh. I mean, it's always good to moab somebody who's trash talking you, so might as well title that in the video, right? Hope you guys enjoyed the fifth Q&A. That was 50 or so questions. Next year's would probably be a lot larger. Who knows? I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now. Peace.